This is 20 amazing free co-op games for Steam. We will not be looking at the usual MMO games that claim to be co-op. Instead, we will cover games like this one here, where you and your friends get together and just play simple, fun games. And the games we'll be covering are actually amazing. So let's get started with the first game. Number 1. One-Armed Cook, a free-to-play cooking simulator with a great comedic twist. You will play as a chef with only one arm, and you will need to prepare and serve dishes to customers. The game is very fast-paced, chaotic, and will really challenge you. You will need to chop, cook, and plate food while managing time and maintaining kitchen efficiency. Moreover, the gameplay will involve overcoming obstacles and using creative problem-solving to complete orders. And if you want to enjoy a light-hearted, challenging simulation with your friends, One-Armed Cook is a must-play, and I cannot recommend it enough. Number 2. Totemori. You will need to build and destroy towers in a quite vibrant, colorful world, with a great focus on fast-paced, competitive gameplay for you and your friends, making it a perfect party game. One unique feature is the blend of construction and destruction mechanics, creating a really fun experience. In terms of gameplay, you will need to compete to build the tallest tower, while trying to sabotage your friends by knocking down their tower. The game is very simple in terms of controls, and it is chaotic beyond reasons, and very entertaining. So if you want a great mix of strategy and chaos, this game is for you and your friends. Number 3. MicroWorks, a party game with a collection of fast-paced minigames that'll test you and your friends' reflexes, memory, and coordination. The game focuses on quick, chaotic challenges that'll keep you all on your toes. And the game is very unique, with a rapid-fire gameplay and minigames that will change constantly. And in MicroWorks, you'll compete in a series of minigames, all with different objectives and controls. And you will need to think quicker and react faster than your friends if you want to score the point and outlast them, and makes a great game for you and your friends. Number 4. Beavers Be Dammed, one of my all-time favorite puzzle games, where you must control beavers and work together to steal logs and build dams. The game has a big focus on teamwork and coordination. One of the best aspects is the physics, adding a really fun and quite challenging twist, and you must navigate obstacles, avoid traps, and work together to carry logs to your dam building site. The game has a big focus on cooperation and timing, and you must communicate and synchronize your actions, or don't and end up in chaos, what makes for a great game for you and your friends. Number 5. Drunken Wrestlers 2, a physics-based fighting game where you control ragdoll characters in crazy wrestling matches. The game has various arenas and a big focus on the humorous, chaotic combat with insane physics. The greatest feature is by far the ragdoll mechanic, making everything quite unpredictable and very entertaining. Moreover, it has very simple controls. You can punch, you can kick, and you can grapple your opponent, and it's very easy to learn for all players. And if you're looking for a lighthearted, chaotic fighting game with a focus more on fun than realism, this game will be perfect for you. Number 6. Sonder, a very innovative co-op adventure when you and your friend have to work together, and you'll engage in puzzle solving and dynamic combat where you both have very unique abilities and where you must use each other's strengths. And the game is very immersive, with an atmospheric world that is crafted with a stylish, minimalistic approach that is quite captivating. And the game has a big focus on working together, where every character have a unique ability that allows them to manipulate the world in their own way, meaning you can only proceed if you cooperate. And this is seen in both puzzle solving but also combat, and it's truly a game that will draw you in for the co-op but make you stay for the immersive world and the amazing storytelling. Number 7. Dungeon Defenders 2, a tower defense game with action RPG elements, and you'll need to choose from a variety of heroes, each with their own unique abilities and defenses. And the game blend strategic tower defense and direct hero combat, making it quite stand out from typical tower defense games. Moreover, you will need to build and upgrade your defenses like towers or traps, while also controlling your hero to fight the enemies directly. And with a great co-op mode, you can play this with your friends and strategize together. So if you want to enjoy a great tower defense game that you can play with your friends, this will be the game for you. Number 8. Grabity, a physics-based game where you must control robots that are all equipped with gravity guns in a quick and fast-paced arena battle. The game has a big focus on very chaotic combat and environmental interactions. One of the coolest aspects is the use of the gravity guns and how you manipulate objects and launch them at opponents, creating very unpredictable and dynamic gameplay. The game features various modes. You will have a free-for-all and team battles, and it will truly cater to you if you enjoy a fast-paced multiplayer game with a focus on physics-based mechanics. It is truly a must-play free game. Number 9. With You, a co-op puzzle game designed for you and a friend. The game is set in a minimalist abstract world with a big focus on collaboration and communication between you and your friend in order to solve the puzzles ahead of you. You must navigate through levels that are filled with obstacles and puzzles, and it will require a high level of coordinated movement, timing actions, enemies and combining your abilities to overcome the challenges. So if you're looking for a co-op game for you and a friend with a great focus on puzzle solving, this simple yet very fun game is perfect for you and is truly a delight to play. Number 10. Omegastrikers, a competitive sports game where you compete in different arenas using unique characters, all with their own abilities, and you will need to score goals and defeat your opponent. Furthermore, the game combines elements of soccer and action, offering a very fast-paced and strategic gameplay experience. In Omegastrikers, you can form teams and engage in intense matches, and you must outscore your opponent and use your abilities to control the arena. So if you're up for fast-paced gameplay, quick reflexes, and strategic positioning, this dynamic game is right up your alley. Number 11. Alien Swarm Reactive Drop, a cooperative top-down shooter within a sci-fi universe, where you take on the role of elite soldiers and you must battle alien hordes. The game has a main focus on teamwork and strategic combat, with a big variety of classes and weapons to choose from. Now in Alien Swarm, you will need to navigate through missions that are filled with aliens and obstacles, and you do this with a combination of shooting and tactical planning. And each player will have their own character, each with unique abilities and roles. And the game features a variety of missions, so if you're up for a challenging shooter game where teamwork is essential, this one is definitely for you. Number 12. Caliber, a tactical shooter that will really emphasize teamwork and strategy in modern military settings. Now to start with, you can choose from various operators, and they all come with unique abilities and weapons, and you will then need to work together with your friends to complete objectives. Moreover, Caliber has a big focus on realistic combat and strategic coordination, making every match a test of both skill and planning. Additionally, you can play many different modes. You can play PvE missions or PvP battles, and the gameplay will involve careful movement, communication, and the use of your abilities to outsmart opponents. And if you're looking for a tactical shooter that is very team-based, Caliber is perfect for you. Number 13. Just Act Natural, a party game that combines stealth and deception. Now you will play as either a hider or a seeker. If you're a hider, you'll need to blend into the environment while the seeker try to find you. And you might notice that the game has a very unique art style and a very light-hearted approach. Now to go a bit deeper, if you're a hider, you must try and act like an NPC to avoid detection, while the seeker will use various tools and strategies to uncover them. Additionally, the game even has multiple maps and modes, so there's plenty to choose from to keep you all engaged, and is a must play for you and your friends. Number 14. We Were Here, a co-op puzzle adventure game where you and a friend must work together and you must escape an abandoned castle. The game has a big focus on communication and collaboration, as each player will have a different perspective and must then describe their surroundings to the other player to solve puzzles and move on, making teamwork not only fun but also essential. Furthermore, you will need to explore different rooms, and these will all be filled with puzzles and challenges that will require both of you to contribute with your insights. Now the main gameplay will involve describing clues, interpreting symbols, and coordinating actions if you want to progress. And if you're looking for a really cool co-op game that has quite complex puzzles, We Were Here is one of the best games out there. Number 15. Yet Another Zombie Defense, a top-down shooter that'll focus on defending against waves of zombies. You will need to build defenses, place turrets, and use many types of weapons to survive as long as possible. One unique feature is a great blend of tower defense and shooter mechanics that'll create not only a strategic element but also very action-packed. The game has multiple different game modes. You can play solo, local co-op, and of course also online co-op. The main gameplay will involve collecting resources during the day and fortifying your base to withstand the zombies that attack at night. So if you and your friend are looking for a great survival game, the combination of base building, resource management, and quite intense combat makes this a must-play game. Number 16. Gladio and Glory, a physics-based combat game where you control gladiators in a comical and chaotic battle. The game has a big focus on physics-driven combat that will result in unpredictable and hilarious moments. Furthermore, you can participate in solo duels or multiplayer battles, where you'll have many different options of weapons and tactics to defeat your enemy. And the main gameplay will involve mastering the physics engine to land hits and avoid getting knocked out yourself. So if you're after a light-hearted, action-packed game with a big focus on fun and sheer unpredictability, Gladio and Glory is a great choice for you and your friends. Number 17. Jigsaw Puzzle Dreams. Now in this game, you experience a realm of a puzzle. Imagine a calming and picturesque environment where the game focuses on assembling beautiful puzzles of many different themes and difficulties. And the game will of course feature many high-quality images you can make, but you can also upload your own if you want to create something custom, which can get hilarious with your friends. But in terms of the main gameplay, the game has many thousands of puzzles, ranging anywhere from more simple to the extremely complex ones, and you must then try and fit them together and create the image. So if you're looking for a more relaxing, stress-free game, Jigsaw Puzzle Dreams will be perfect for you. Number 18. Bomb Bots Arena, a multiplayer action game where you'll control a robot that is equipped with bombs, and you must then battle it out in various arenas. And the game has a big focus on very fast-paced, strategic combat with a variety of power-ups and abilities to use in the gameplay. One unique aspect is a blend of the classic bomber-style mechanics with the modern graphics. The game will also have different modes. This could be free for all, brawl, team battles, and more. And the gameplay will involve placing bombs, dodging explosions, and outsmarting your opponent to be the last man standing. So if you're after a really enjoyable competitive multiplayer game that requires quick reflexes, this game will be a great choice for you and your friends. Number 19, One-Armed Robber. In this game, you take on the role of a robber with a very unique twist. You only have a singular arm, and you must then attempt to complete heists in various locations. And the game will focus heavily on stealth and strategy while trying to overcome the obstacles of only having one arm. And the gameplay will involve careful planning, precise movements, and creative problem solving. And you can of course do all of this with your friends. It makes for a standout game if you're up for a bit of hilarious gameplay. Number 20, Century Age of Ashes. Now in this game, you'll be a dragon rider and participate in extreme combat set in a great fantasy world. You'll engage in high-flying battles with very intense action. You can choose from different classes of dragons, each of them with their own unique abilities and playstyles. The gameplay will involve dogfighting in disguise, using a combination of firepower and maneuvers. And if you and your friends are looking for a fast-paced action game with the thrill of aerial combat, this game is a must-play. And now for a bonus game and one of my favorites on the list, Supreme Fighters. In this game, you will have intense one-on-one battles with a ton of unique characters. And the game is focused on skill-based combat with very great controls and action. And the game has both single player, but of course also multiplayer. And the gameplay will involve mastering combos, blocking, and then executing special attacks to outfight your friends. So if you and your friends are looking for a great fighting game that is quite competitive, that also features many different characters and really great combat mechanics, Supreme Fighters is a must play. Now if this video helped you and you found something new to play, I'd much appreciate a like on the video as it really helps out the channel. And let me know in the comments down below if you want more videos like this. But until then, I highly recommend clicking the video on the screen now, as that will contain even more amazing games that I think you will enjoy. So click that and I'll see you over there.